So, you want to come and work at S.Chablis, and believe me, I do receive quite a number of CVs and cover letters throughout the year. So let me tell you what I'm looking for and what sometimes I do get for CVs and cover letters. Let me stamp this thing up, and I'll be right back with a coffee. Hi and welcome to S.Chablis for this new edition of the Q&A, and this week indeed we're going to talk about working at S.Chablis, just because that's probably the most popular question I receive all the time. Is there a chance you're going to work at S.Chablis? Why not? Why not? The one thing you should think of is being unique, and by unique I mean using your own strengths. Now, I'm not going to cover all the aspects of a cover letter and a CV, but just imagine the number of paper and emails I receive all year long for you to shine. Again, base it on your uniqueness. You don't really have to know about wine because that's a training I can do. Of course, if you do, that's going to be easier. You don't really have to tell me you're passionate about wine. I really think that's a given. I mean, it won't cost you anything just to say it. But if you want to work in a place like this one, I really hope you are passionate about wine. But what shouldn't you do? What's the big thing that is coming right now and everybody does? Well, one of the things you should really care about, because you're talking about yourself, you should really talk about yourself and what you can do for my company. So whenever you're going to start saying, I can do this, I am very good at, I can do... Well, that's talking about you for sure, but that doesn't bring me any solution. The second big thing I've noticed these years is many people say, oh, I've got plenty of ideas. I've got many ideas. You just count on me and see me and I'll bring you a lot of ideas. I think I can talk for a lot of business owners by saying that we've got plenty of ideas. That's the one thing we have. If we were to write everything down, we would fill notebooks every day. The one thing we lack is the time to see how those ideas could work and the time to implement them. So if I can just give you this piece of advice is, of course you've got ideas, but I'm not going to pay you for those ideas right now. I want someone who can tell me, oh, you've got that idea, that's the way we could do it, that's going to be efficient, that's not going to cost a lot, and we're going to perform with that. So again, wanting to work in any company, because I think that's a speech any business owner could give you, is not about you anymore. You've done your studies, you've done your work somewhere else, you're important, but I think what you can bring to the company is even more important. And again, you know that, you've probably heard about that, but nobody does it. And I could show you examples and examples and examples and examples again of good CVs, but a terrible approach to bringing something to the company. And if you can't sell yourself, I'm not really sure you can sell wine. Or I'm not really sure you're going to be able to sell whatever the company does, should it be service or products. So again, take the time, and then if I see you, if I take some time on my busy schedule to see you, do me the courtesy of doing the work. Do your homework. Don't come unprepared by saying, oh, I've got this idea, this idea. If you look at what the company is about, and maybe if you look at the different videos I make, you're going to have such a clear idea of the profile I need. And then you won't make any mistakes. Because there's nothing worse, and I will ask you the question, oh yes, there's one thing worse. But there's one thing that's very bad is what do you know about S.Chablis? Have you got any questions? And if there's a blank, or if you start saying things that are not true, not real, or if you start bringing solutions which are already products and services I bring, the interview is going to be short-lived. And now, yeah, there's one last thing you should never do with me. Obviously, if you work here, I would love someone who can speak English. That's something very important. If you write on your CV that you are fluent or if you are bilingual, you'd better be, because I'm going to check. And I'm going to switch from French to English just like that, just like I do every day. And if you can't answer, then that's your old CV I would question. There you go. You've got the keys. If you want to send me your CV, if you want to send me a cover letter, that's fine. If you want a job, if you want an internship, I have no idea if it's going to work. Again, think about your strength, think that you're unique, show me that you're unique and what that uniqueness can bring to my company. And again, don't cheat. I hope that answers, I don't know, roughly 100 questions I'm going to get every year about, can I work for you? Do you hire right now? Can I do something for you? Again, if you can bring something to a company, why not? But you've got to be very good. Remember, you can follow S.Chablis on the website, of course, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. If you've got more questions, send them over. I hope you're going to have a wonderful week. And remember, keep on tasting.